My old buddy Schubert.
Yeah, last time I saw you, we were doing an episode of Comics Unleashed.
Yeah, that's
right. Gorgonzola water, Jimmy.
Oh, God.
You had a hat that had a brain on it.
That's right. That was my real brain that swallowed a hat, actually. That's how
you had a little brain swelling.
It's phenomenal. Harland Williams performing tonight at the American Comedy Company, a brand new club in the Gas Lamp. It's gorgeous. Harland, welcome to San Diego.
Oh, dude, this is kind of weird. I came in here and it's like I'm at a Golden Corral buffet.
We got food,
green beans, and steaks. What's going on? It's 6 in the morning.
It's all for you. It's all for you, Harland.
It's all for you, Damien. It's all for you.
Great call. Now, Harland, I noticed something about you right out of the gate.
Yeah.
Is that I went to
Just for Men?
No, not that. I went to shake your hand and you gave me the fist bump.
Yeah, it's called a potato. It's harvest season.
Germs? Germaphobe?
Yeah, well, see, I shake, Jimmy and I were comedians,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And we meet a lot of people. You do your shows. People recognize me from the movies. They want to shake your hand. So we shake a lot more hands than the normal Joe, right?
Yeah.
And as you know, the flu and colds are transmitted through handshakes, and then you go touch your face. So to cut down on getting sick, I just do it. I'm not a germaphobe, but just shaking hands.
Yeah.
I don't polish doorknobs and stuff.
No, I'm with you. One time I got polio after a show shaking hands.
Really?
Yeah, so now I use the hand sanitizer for sure.
I'm hoping I get leprosy so my hands actually fall off. And then I don't have to touch anything.
That's a good hope.
Yeah.
That's a good wish.
Yeah, you should be able to put on cosmetic leper hands after a show. You go, hey, no thanks. It's good, but you were funny though. Thanks for coming out.
It'd be fun to have no arms and just like nubby little dolphin flippers. Someone puts their hand out and you slap them in the face.
That would be fun.
With your nub flipper.
It's true. A guy came to my show one time and the guy's got like a deformed mitt. I don't know what happened. He got he got caught in garbage disposal. I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
But he just jams it right in my hand, and you just have to go, thanks for coming out. Glad you enjoyed the show. But inside you go,
yeah, it's like you grabbed a handful of deli meat.
That is weird. Oh man, Harland is one of our favorite guys. You've been in all of our favorite movies. Half-Baked, Something About Mary, Dumb and Dumber. Yeah, did you talk to Ashley about Dumb and Dumber?
Oh, we practically made love in there. It was unbelievable.
She can quote the most random line. She's like, she doesn't know a lot about stuff, but I'm telling you, no offense. But Dumb and Dumber, she's like a savant.
I told you, I'm in love with that girl.
That's crazy, right?
Well, I love it when people quote the cough medicine line about my grandfather, because there's a subtext to that story. When I was a little kid, my grandfather used to have a glass of booze now and then, right?
Okay.
And he didn't want the grandkids to know he drank booze. So whenever he wanted a refill, he'd say to my grandmother, he'd go, "Mother, give me some more cough medicine." And so when I was doing Dumb and Dumber, I was just improvising, and I had to grab the bottle of booze from those guys, and that just came into my head. So my grandfather's passed away, but every time I hear someone do the line, it's like my grandfather's spirit's still alive.
That's awesome.
So thank you.
That's fantastic.
Isn't that wild?
Now what? Out of all
that's my wife.
There you go. You have a love connection. Love connection.
We're having a kid in about half an hour, by the way. So, over at Jiffy Lube.
Not a lot of people know it, but Harland's a methadone actor.
Oh yeah. My eyes are twirling like the opening from Twilight Zone.
Harland, what movie do people quote the most? What when they come up to you? What's the one they always want to talk to you about?
Butter stuff.
Honestly, it's a whole.
Depends where you're at.
I get a lot from down Periscope. I get a lot from Rocket Man. I get a lot from Something About Mary, Half-Baked, Sorority Boys. I mean, I'm not kidding. Everywhere I go, it's something different every day.
Yeah. That's
which
cool,
is fun.
though. Yeah.
I love it. You know, movies.
Better
are
than
about,
being known for just one thing, you know?
Yeah, no, and movies make people happy and bring them a lot of joy. And when they memorize the lines, it means they liked it. So it's awesome.
We mentioned that you were coming on the show today, and let me tell you something, Harland. Every stoner I know came out of the woodworks and was like, "Dude, can you give me tickets?" Is that a big thing where like people love to get stoned and watch your movies and stuff like that, and you hear about it?
Oh yeah, and a lot of stoners will come to my shows. And at the end of the show, they'll shake my hand. They'll go, "Great show, dude." and I'll be shaking their hand, and it'll feel like they have like a crusty old tumor in their hand. I'm like, "What the hell's with this? What's this guy got coleslaw?" And I take my hand away, and they've pressed a giant bud of weed into my hand.
Okay.
I'm like, what the hell? It's like some guy brought me his mulch from his lawn.
Nothing better from accepting weed from a stranger, right?
What's that noise?
Oh, I don't know.
Somebody have diarrhea here? Somebody's stomach is really rough. Did you hear that, Jimmy?
Probably
I
Costa.
ain't got headphones, but I heard it.
Oh, wow, you're like an owl.
I think it's
Wow. Jimmy's hearing stuff that's not even there.
that was my stomach. I had some of that food out there.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
Golden
for it.
Corral, yeah.
Oh my god.
So what's been going on with you, Harland? How's life been?
Oh, man, it's good. I just finished a brand new movie called Old Days with Nick Swartzen and Michael Rosenbaum and, and great comedy. That's going to be coming out in probably in the fall or early next year.
Killer.
And doing a podcast now. I got a podcast called The Harland Highway. It's
Is that on your website?
It's on my website, harlandwilliams.com, or you can get it at iTunes.
Okay.
And it's free. It's Mondays and Thursdays, and it's just crazy ramblings and crazy characters. And
Do you bring on any guests? Or is it
I
just
do
you?
have guests. I just had David Koechner on from Anchorman,
Yeah.
and I had Sarah Colonna from the Chelsea Lately Show. And,
Nice. You got to get old Jimmy on over here.
yeah, we got to get Jimmy on.
Come on.
We could do owl noises.
You know, I've been running, but you're right. You're right.
That was actually a pretty good owl.
Yeah, well, he's from Canada. You know, they like to go owl hunting up there.
You know what we could do, Jimmy, since you have owl sensibilities? I'm always worried about like people breaking into my house, and you know at the hardware store you can buy those decoy owls. I could put you on the roof with a butcher knife,
Like a gargoyle.
like a gargoyle. Yeah.
That was perfectly. Oh, that's awesome.
Jimmy the gargoyle. And when you're not working on the house, I could use you as a hood mount. Sitting on the edge of my car like the Jaguar on a Jaguar.
Oh my God! You have to go see Harland Williams perform.
Yes.
Tonight, 8 and 10:30. Tomorrow night, 8 and 10:30, and then Sunday at 8 o'clock at the American Comedy Club in the Gas Lamp. So, what about your love life, Harland? How's that been going?
Oh man, you know,
Tough.
it's one of these things. I have this girlfriend. We broke up recently, right?
Oh,
And-
Jimmy, don't even. No, it's all right.
Well, here was the tipping point.
Okay.
You know, she pulled one of these things on me about 2 weeks before we broke up. She comes to me. She goes, "Hey Harley," that's what she called me,
Nice.
Harley.
Yeah.
She goes, "Hey Harley, I want to do it a little rough tonight."
Ooh.
And I said, "Okay, no problem. You know, I'm gonna comply. I don't want any trouble.
Sure.
So I want to do it a little rough tonight." And I said, "Cool." So I took off all her clothes, and she was standing there all nice and naked and beautiful. I put her head through the drywall, and I'm the bad guy. She said she wanted it rough.
Yeah, you
and
would
I'm
know.
the
I
bad
mean,
guy. Yeah.
It's just not cool.
But I wish her well. She's doing good. I found out yesterday through Facebook she just got the braces taken off her eyes. And,
Her eyes?
yeah, she was born with calf eyes. Her eyes are really. You know where your temples are?
Yeah.
That's where her eyes
That's
are.
weird.
Yeah.
She looked like a hammerhead
She
shark.
looked like she certainly did.
Yeah, she got that wide eye set.
Yeah, I actually used her head to put a nail in the wall.
Oh my god.
It's ridiculous.
And
Yeah.
you're the bad guy.
And I'm the bad guy.
Oh,
What's
man.
up with that player? I'm in Miami trick, you know?
You know, in the future, you know, say like a little rough. What you do is get some grapefruits and you put them in a towel and you beat her in the kidneys. Like,
In the kidneys.
yeah, that way it doesn't bruise the merchandise.
And at the end of it, you got a nice tall glass of grapefruit juice.
There you go.
Dude, that was